The next teacher on the timetable is Mr. Quincy.
You think you're going to win them over?
Yeah. I'm going to make it interesting. And
I can see that.
I hope that they learn a lot, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you were my teacher, I'd be really focused.
Yeah.
As soon as he steps in, Quincy stops bleating about the bush.
Hello, guys. I'm Mr. Quincy, and today you're going to learn about a new topic. And actually, the new topic is hidden in this anagram. And you might have
he sets his class a word puzzle.
The first person to shout it out gets it. Dolly. Well done, Dolly the sheep, exactly. Dolly the sheep, that's what we're doing today. So you can...
Quincy doesn't have a prize rocket, but he does have some chocolate coins.
At the end of this lesson, there's going to be a quiz where you have a chance to win some prizes.
That's sweet enough to whet their appetites.
Could anyone give me an answer to what? Like, yeah, you over there.
Even if some of his questions are ridiculously hard.
Can any of you tell me what DNA actually stands for? Team 1, isn't it? You over there. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Well done, very good.
So far, Quincy hasn't wasted a moment droning on about his subject.
I'm going to give you 1 minute to discuss why you think it's right or if it's wrong.
Next, he invites his class to debate with each other.
Do any of you guys think that it's wrong? What do you guys think? Do you agree with it or...?
No, wrong. Disagree.
Arguing with your classmates is much more fun than listening to a lecture.
You agree with cloning, yeah? Could you give a reason for that?
Like, if sheep dies, it's not that important. There's, like, so many sheep in the world.
The sheep didn't really deserve to, like, be made and then die again.
OK, that's very interesting.
Time to test their knowledge in Quincy's quiz.
Why was Dolly famous?
First cloned sheep.
Exactly. What is the female name for a sheep? You.
Are you?
That's you. Well done.
Quincy prepared over 20 quiz questions.
This one is for 3 points.
And asked for volunteers to take his place at the front of the class and tell everyone what they've learned.
Cloning is when you have a DNA and you make double of it, so you can have 2 things.
Well done.
Mr. Quincy's prizes prove popular.
You all get a coin each.
Yes.
And so does Mr. Quincy.
It was good. He was really confident and very enthusiastic about what he was teaching.
We won. I got a chocolate coin.
Time for the class to make their decision. Which lesson most caught their imagination?
Please write down who you think was best.
All 3 campaigns hang in the balance. The class must decide which candidate is guaranteed a place in the final and which 2 will have to fight for their lives.
Three teachers, and we've got a result. We've got a winner. The winner, the person that you decided was the best teacher, is Quincy.
Thank you.
Quincy's done it. He's in the final. He rushes off for a personal tour of the Scottish Parliament. The building was only finished in 2004, making Holyrood one of the most modern parliaments in the world. And next week, he'll be in our final at Westminster, the oldest parliament in the world.
I've written 6 speeches for school council, which is 6 years. Now this is going to be my best one ever, so I'm going to put everything into that one speech.
Jonathan Dimbleby has to decide whether Izzy or Hazel will be joining Quincy. Hazel's always been a strong leader, but Jonathan sometimes found her a bit too bossy.
I think she led rather badly today.
Izzy's always been a good team player, but Jonathan's noticed that she can get nervous.
Yours wasn't very good either, was it?
It's too close to call. Only Jonathan can decide. It's the last elimination of the series.
It's a big challenge, that's the first thing to say. But I think there were significant failings, which is why it's between the 2 of you to go. I think neither of you formed a rapport, a relationship with the pupils. You didn't engage with them early enough. You had it in your head you were going to engage.
Yeah.
You didn't engage because you just talked to start with, and then suddenly said, now we're going to have this quiz, this competition. You went rat-a-tat-tat, I want to engage with you, I want to engage with you, and of course, they backed off. Are you nervous, Izzy?
Yeah, I was quite nervous because I know that sometimes talking isn't my strongest point, and I was trying to be really enthusiastic because I think that, you know, if you are, they are, but they didn't seem to be that enthusiastic, so I'm sort of getting a bit worried.
Why didn't you tell them about your costume?
I did actually plan to, like, explain about, like, my costume and stuff, but I think it's just, like, the nerves got the better of me, and like, I just forgot, basically.
We've had that once or twice before, haven't we, where the nerves get the better of you sometimes.
But I think I've improved, like, you know, I think I've been able to, like, throughout the competition, like, get better at, like, talking and, like, eye contact and stuff like that.
Hazel, I thought, yeah, you had mastered the facts well, but you sort of trotted them out in a rather old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I mean, I did try and, like, make the notes quite concise, and I was trying to get into my head my teachers and my experiences of how they teach me, and that is normally how they teach me. I just have to try and engage with them. And I do admit I could have been maybe a bit more enthusiastic, but I think that they were all, most of them were actually taking notes, so I think that they did seem to be engaged quite a bit.
Izzy, you had teams, but you didn't have a prize. Who wants to win and not have a prize? You could have had a prize, couldn't you?
Yeah, I was going to use the robot as the prize, but, yeah.
But what?
I forgot to bring it in.
Forgot to bring it in?
Yeah.
Why should you stay, Hazel?
I think I should stay and get into the final because, like, over this whole competition, on every task, I have actually tried my utmost best. And I've listened to you telling me about how I should improve as a leader, and I think I have changed and have improved, and I'm really ready now. I've got my policies there. I'm really ready to get into that final, and I'm determined, and I think I have something in me which can get there and can win.
Why should you stay, Izzy?
I think people in this competition have to realise the difference between leader and a dictator, and that is what's with me. Is people might think I'm taking a laid-back approach, but actually, you know, I'm listening to what people have to say because you don't want to go in all guns blazing, just your opinions. You want to take on board whatever other people say. I think that's one of my strongest things, that I do actually listen to other people.
You both had good campaigns to get this far. One of you has to go. Izzy, your campaign's over.
Okay.
Hazel's done it. She's won the chance to take on Quincy in the final.
Well done. Thank you. The final time you have to sit in that room with Jonathan Dimbleby.
Yes.
Izzy was less confident, had fewer facts at her command, and couldn't run the distance. Hazel could. It's going to be a very interesting final contest.
I know Jonathan's just told you your campaign's over. Has it sunk in?
I think it's starting to more now, yeah. But, whoa.
First of all, did you expect it?
To be honest, I was sort of expecting it, but, you know, I thought maybe, you know, you can see that I would be good, but, yeah.
What do you think?
I think Hazel would be good, yeah.
Next week, it's the grand final. Quincy and Hazel will be in Parliament where they'll have to convince a young audience to vote for them.
I believe in hard work and perseverance.
I'm going to change Britain for you.
The winner will be collected from home by Jonathan Dimbleby's chauffeur, driven to London and taken by speedboat to their personal meeting with Britain's leader, the Prime Minister, Gordon Brown. Who will win the election?